In 1989, Emmy was 7 months pregnant with our first child, and we had the opportunity to take our first overseas trip. And one of the people that got on sat next to Emmy. It wasn't very long into the flight before we discovered this guy was suffering from some kind of illness, and he was coughing and spluttering quite severely. Emmy begged that I would swap places with her, and of course, being the gallant husband that I am, I did. As soon as we sat down, the wafts of cigarettes that had already been lit up began to move across us. And while we're sitting there on the tarmac, ready to take off, or preparing to finish the boarding, I might say, this overwhelming sense of fatigue and cigarette smoke impacted me with a clear awareness that I was becoming ill. I ran to the toilet and had a long conversation with Ralph. I literally began to pray that God would work the same miracle for me that it was the presence in Scripture, and He would just transport us from our current location to our final destination. I needed God to step into my circumstances and make a difference. And you know what happened? You know what God did for me? Well, in terms of the transportation, absolutely nothing. Love communicates worth. Why is that important? Well, this truth is the foundation of our identity. But who you are and who I am is first of all established on our pursuit of the experience of worth. That is a pursuit of love. My struggle is with my shame-shaped perception. So regardless of what we think our struggle is with, regardless of how we process those things, the truth is our deepest struggle is with what shame has convinced us is true. Our struggle at its deepest level is a struggle with what we believe to be true about ourselves, about God, about others, and about the world in which we live. Faith is believing what God says. And finally, freedom is for all, and it is available now. God's love has come to set us free.